He would say that. That's why you were supposed to be work. Why didn't you ask him that?
I did.
What did he say? I'm not going to answer you?
He said I'm going to get ruled on.
Sir?
At all. Like, I got certain motions that I filed that I wanted ruled on.
Okay, what? Solemnly swear or affirm any statements you make during this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Lawyer?
If I may, please, the court.
Go ahead.
Mr. Adams,
And as Mr. Burbank is here representing you and the state's attorney. Go ahead, Mr. Burbank.
Mr. Adams, we have now been picked number one for trial. You understand that?
Yes, sir. I'm not ready for trial.
Hold on. Let me go through it and then you can. And you understand that you're currently under indictment for aggravated kidnapping and aggravated robbery, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what I want to get on the record is the plea offer that you've rejected, okay? After much negotiation and going back and forth with you and the state has agreed to settle this case for a lesser included aggravated assault. You understand that? That yes?
I understand this, sir.
And that they would dismiss the aggravating kidnapping, aggravated robbery. You understand that? Good. And that also that we would go unagreed to the judge with a cap of 15 years, which means that the judge would have the full range of punishment. Could be probation, could be 2 years up to 15 years. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that by rejecting this, you are looking at first degree felonies. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that after much thought and going back and forth, do you want to accept or reject that offer?
I'm not accepting it.
Okay. Sorry. Is your decision based as freely and voluntarily done? As freely and voluntarily done?
Yes, sir.
And that no one's made any threats or promises against you, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have nothing further, Judge.
All right. Anything else?
I'm not ready for trial. I wanted to move forward as pro se. I wanted motions that I filed ruled on before trial, so I have a fair trial. And there's other motions that I wanted to file prior to trial. I never got to file, and I'm just not ready yet. So I got the motions right here for continuance and to move forward as pro se. And that's what I would like to do. I'm aware of the risk and everything.
What do you need a delay for?
So I can get some motions filed.
So what? What did the motion say that needed delay?
The motion said I wanted to file.
Yeah. What are you asking for?
One of them I wanted to file for recusal because there's bias in this courtroom. I don't trust I'm not going to have a fair trial at all. And the other one, I wanted to challenge the grand jury proceedings to make sure due process was followed.
Well, what's your complaint about the grand jury?
I don't think due process was followed. Like this.
For what reason?
That's a common thing in this county. It's very common. I read case law and everything where people's had their grand jury stuff pushed through and there was steps skipped and everything and case has been dismissed. And I would just
What case are you citing?
There was one with Hartman where the guy was falsely accused of interrupting the courtroom or whatever. And because the guy named Alfred wasn't sworn into the district attorney's office or whatever, they dismissed his case. Like I got them all wrote down and everything. There's quite a few of them.
I'm familiar with it, but you're wrong on the facts. But what else do you have? What else?
I got the motion right here. I'm not happy with how my attorney's been doing stuff for me. Like,
Okay. You want to represent yourself? Okay. You can do that.
I will not pre-trial motion.
Do you understand all the consequences that are part of representing yourself? You have to know the rules of evidence. You have to know the procedure. You're going to be, and if you keep interrupting me, I'll hold you in contempt. Only one of us can speak at a time. This lady next to me has to put everything down. And if two people are speaking over each other, she can't do it.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to be the one to trouble you on. All right. Seems like you want to control proceedings, and that's not the way it works. But you can represent yourself. This case is over 2 years old. How long have you been thinking about representing yourself?
Since John West wasn't doing anything for me at all.
How long is, I'm asking, time on?
I wanted to do it April 21st, but y'all convinced me to take an attorney, and I didn't get to do anything I wanted to.
No, you can do anything you want, sir. The fact that Tom Burbank, an experienced attorney, is helping you is to help you, not to dictate anything. It's your life. You get to make the call. You want to represent yourself? Then you're entitled to do that. But in 20 years here, a defendant has never been successful, but that's your choice.
Then why did he tell me that I couldn't have any of my motions that I filed before he was appointed to be ruled on?
Well, if I could read his mind, I guess I would know, but how would I know what's on his mind on those? I don't know why he would say that. That's why you were supposed to be work. Why didn't you ask him that?
I did.
But what did he say? I'm not going to answer you?
He said I'm going to get ruled on.
Sir?
At all. Like, I got certain motions that I filed that I wanted ruled on.
Okay, what?
The motion for dismiss, I wanted ruled on.
It's denied. I've read that. It is denied. It doesn't have a legal basis. What's next?
And then I want to ask why I filed a habeas corpus, was never brought to court for it for the bond reduction. My bond was changed from $400,000 to no bond without me being present in the courtroom without my knowledge.
All right, that it won't hold up this trial. A fact of a bond. We're moving forward. You're set for trial today. What
That
next?
ruled on my speedy trial.
It's denied. What's next?
My speedy trial motion
It's denied. You're getting a speedy trial. Here we are.
I filed it over a year ago.
It's being granted today. We're moving forward.
All right.
We're going to try the case today. This is what you want. This is your time, and make it wisely.
Fair trial in this courtroom, but we need to go forward, and that's fine.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Well, anything else?
No, Your Honor, I will stay on if he needs any assistance.
Neil, stand by. You want to represent yourself. All right. You understand and appreciate how these procedures work, the rules of evidence you're going to be held to. And if you don't have adequate legal counsel, like Mr. Burbank is more than adequate, a very competent man, then you understand you're a layman, and you're going to be starting with about a 3-touchdown lead for the prosecution, because you don't know these rules, and it's just like in a ball game. They have to be followed, or else you are going to be are not going to be on the same level. And that's what competent lawyers do, is make sure that your rights and the laws are followed, the rights are given to you and allowed, and that both sides receive a fair trial. When you're not capable of knowing that, I've been doing this for 40 some odd years in prosecuting, in defense work, judge, and defendants never come out ahead in that regard. Do you understand? Knowing all, just as long as you know that, you're grown up. You can make your choice, but it's a foolish choice to make if you don't want him to handle the case. What I'm going to do, right? You don't want it.
I just want to make sure my rights are reserved. So.
You've made your decision voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and that's what you insist on.
Your Honor, I have all my trial notebooks. I'll bring that so that he may have. I'll have the law books that I use so that he has everything provided to him, and will be here if he has any questions.
All right. He'll be standby. He won't be representing you. He'll be standby. If you need to get some advice from him, he'll be close by. You ask for that, and I will decide how much time, but we're not going to delay the case. We're not going to delay on you going and talking to him over and over and over again. You want to represent yourself, that's the way to do it, or else it would take months to try cases. If you went and asked him every question on every question asked and every issue. But he'll be standing by. The court will allow you if it's proper, and that is the way it is done.
Dude, can I say something, please?
Yes.
So I think 3 weeks he's been appointed to me. I mean, that's not a lot of time to even really officially get stuff ready at all. Like for over 2 years, I had no representation whatsoever. Nobody helping me, no nothing. So I mean, that's how I'm saying it's just not fair.
Why is that, do you think?
3 weeks.
No. How long have you been in custody?
I've been in custody for 27 months now.
27 months.
Yeah.
Judge, we had this discussion, to be fair to Mr. Adams, we had this discussion
he claimed that no one had come to contact him. None of his lawyers had gone over any of the discovery with him. And then Mr. Burbank got appointed. And then,
Well, John West when was John West appointed? I go back on July 7th. Where's Mr. West?
Right.
John?
Yes.
You were representing him?
Yes.
Back 2 years ago. Did you just disregard everything?
No, I talked to him several times back then. He didn't want to do anything. They didn't want the offer, and I was like, yeah, it was set for trial docket.
Okay, y'all, when you set it for the trial docket, were you prepared to try the case?
I was prepared back then until he wanted a different attorney, and that's when I got off. And actually, I got off because we found out eventually that I represent the co-defendant on this too.
That's correct, Judge.
And so at that point, I had to get off of it. That's why.
When was that?
I don't remember when that was.
Well, help me out.
And how long you been off? Probably before that time.
So somebody else.
Well, Ms. Manaldi was his attorney for a while,
Whenever I got off, whoever took over after me, I'm not sure.
but for 2 years you were representing him.
bad. I didn't figure.
Well, wait outside. No, down with the, we preach. Hey, let me go, wait outside. Let's go.
What happened? What was that?
I've been waiting, you know. Everybody, like, important. And it's that.
There's some.
Yes, sir.
John West talked to me twice here at the courtroom, only offered me the 15 years. He only had the one time in jail. She bought no case file, no that type of nothing. He ain't shown me anything. I don't know. You might be confused with somebody else or something, but the only reason why he came and see me was when my dad called him several times. He came to see me for the first time in the jail ever, January 5th, 2024.
How many times would you say you've seen it?
Be honest with you, I wouldn't even.
Give me come on, you've got, but I represented people and every time I went to talk to them, I noted it, but how many times did you say you spent so in 2 years?
Several times, because it was here at the courthouse.
10 times?
Less than 10 times. I wouldn't say 10 times. No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say probably 5, 6.
Well, how much time would you say collectively? Is it normal over that period of time that you discuss things?
My clients, yes, sir. That's about normal. I mean, I don't see them all in every week. I don't go to see every single client I have because I have 217
I
cases.
understand.
But yeah,
Everybody is important. They
Yes.
have to be prepared.
yes.
I didn't see anything against me until Mr. Burbank was appointed to me.
When did that happen?
I still have.
And when was he appointed to represent you, sir?
Mr. Burbank,
Yes,
he
sir.
came and see me, April of April, a month ago. I've only seen him 3 times. I haven't even seen Discovery in full yet. Like, I've seen the police reports and heard of bits and pieces.
What discovery is it that you, Mr. West, what have y'all done? Come on, so he knows something about,
I've actually, Your Honor, I've given him police reports, so he knows exactly.
Is that true?
what everybody is saying.
okay, why aren't you telling me that nobody's doing anything? They're providing you the discovery. Don't
There
don't
is.
misinform the court.
I'm not misinforming you. I said he's helped me. He's been a big help compared to what the guy have done and everybody else has done. Like,
Okay, what is it that you need that you don't have
I like to
already?
see everything. I want to see Discovery in full.
Well, what is it what do you mean everything? What is it
The
that,
only thing that he probably hasn't seen, Judge, is the interrogation of the co-defendants, but we went over it. I've gone over telephone calls that Mr. Adams has made that are probably not exculpatory.
Mr. Laird, is that the discovery essentially what Mr. Burbank is talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's some.
He's provided it to y'all, and he's provided it to you. There's not tons of stuff here, apparently. So
Last week we provided him with the jail calls that we discovered. We're going through his jail calls. So
what else is there that he hasn't received? Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The only thing he hasn't seen, Judge, is,
Why would you say that you don't have anything when the lawyers, this prosecutor and your defense attorney now say they provided you everything they have?
No, that was everything. Nobody-
Okay, that's it.
Everything. No,
Okay,
not lying to nobody. I'm just trying to make sure that I get a fair trial.
okay. So you got the information according to them. I don't know what it is, but they say it is. All right,
we have closed coming at 12:32.
all right.
I'll get you close.
You're up first. Case.
Here with you. I'll speak to you for a minute. I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, here. Thank you.